Hello guys, welcome to another video, and today I will be talking about 20 different facts indoors. Some of the facts are absolutely shocking in my opinion, so let's say less and let the video begin. Fact 1. Rush can actually spawn in either rooms that have six eyes or rooms that is dark. And that is just how the game works, like the game mechanics, how the game developer developed this game. But that's not true in Greenhouse though. For Dark Room in Greenhouse, Rush will actually spawn. And that is in special occasion that only happen in the greenhouse. So that's why you need to be very careful when you're in a greenhouse that listen to the volume like the rush screech like the rush noise very carefully to make sure you didn't miss out when rush is actually coming and get killed by it. Fact two, rush will actually be slower when like the more player you play with in like cooperative with people. Like when you have more player, the game mechanics of the developer they set it up that the more people in the game, the less the slower the rush is. And that just how the game works. And I really like that logic because it makes the game a bit easier when you try to play with your friends. Like if you have four player or more in private servers. And that really decreased the hardness of the game because of how it balanced. And I really like that balance and it's really logical. So that's the best fact and the one that I like the most. So, Fact three. Did you know that if the next store that you're going to is locked, a rush actually coming at that time, rush will actually backtrace to the previous store because of the door is locked. So they won't like Rush won't unlock the locked door, but instead he will backtrace, like go back to the previous door. So if you think you're safe at that point, you're actually not, because you're actually waiting for him to come to you and say hello. So please make sure if you know the next door is locked and you know Rush is coming, just stay in the closet for a little bit longer, or Facts for if you're in a courtyard and you see like rush in when you're in the courtyard after the second seat chase, you that like rush cannot actually break any single light or lamp, whatever you guys want to call it, in the courtyard. It's just a bug. I don't know what happened, but it's a bug, and rush just can't actually break it. And also another bonus one, you can actually find a clip like a scissor clip outside the map on the court in the courtyard area. Like it obviously, if you have any ways to go no clip, then sure you can find it. But if you don't have any way to do that, it's actually impossible to get it. But if people using hacks or those kind of stuff, then yeah, good luck for them. They can get that. But that's a secret item that the Roblox store developers made for for a sneak peek, I guess, like this. Fact five. Sometimes Rush can spawn where rooms that have less hiding spot than the amount of player they have. So, and that's when the point that, relationship breaks because like it's betrayal, in it. But I mean also you can very easily to get the badge called what is that badge again? The badge called betrayal, I think. Yeah, so you can, I mean, it's one of one of the stuff that have pros and cons. Like you can get the badge very easily because of like one person need to be dead and you can't really go into any closet. But also the negative part of it is like, it's not fair on that person because that means he must die for in order for the rest of them to be alive. So it's kind of a bug thing that doors cannot really fix. I mean, maybe they can, maybe they can't, but uh, me personally, I think it's a good bug that can like increase the intensity of the game. But for some people, they will hate it very much because that is something that they don't really want to do, like betraying friends. No one want to do that, don't they? Fact six. You can actually escape rush without even going into a closet. Yeah, that sounds weird, right? Because normally people would just go in the closet as soon as they hear either electrical noise or either a flicking of lights, right? But no, you can actually do that by going into some big rooms that have different rooms and go to the corner of one of the small rooms that Rush cannot see you, or go to the basement where it's the same thing. Rush cannot see you either way. So it's kind of logical. I can see why the game developer do that, and it's kind of makes sense. But also that means if that room don't doesn't have much closet for people to hide when you have a lot of people, then we can kind of think of alternative for people to hide in different places that without closet, in order to save themselves from rush, and you know different survival things tips for you guys, I guess. Fact 7. Did you know between door 1 and 10, there is actually impossible chances for anything, like any utilities to spawn or like, kill you or like anything's happened between door 1 to 10? But after 10, yeah, everything will be mad and a lot of stuff will be happening. Like Rush will come kill you, or if Screech will come find you in the night. Quite creepy. Like, but before that, there's actually a safe zone, kind of like a safe door zone for you to be able to chill for the first 10 doors. But in hard mode or like in super hard mode, whatever you guys want to call it, it's different. It's different between in hard mode and easy mode because in hard mode, no matter what door you're in, there wasn't a safe zone. So between door 1 and 10, there will still be utilities happening between those times. So be aware of that because hard mode is hard mode in it. So it's gonna be a bit harder than normal. That's yeah, that's logical. Fact number 8. Did you know that doors can be fake or real indoors? Yeah, I think you do. So sometime you will have some fake doors come out, right? And you'll be very annoyed when you didn't remember the number, when you literally try to count the number every single door, but you just didn't remember the number at that moment. Annoying, right? I know. I experienced it 1,000 times. But you can actually go a way around it. So you don't need to remember any door number, but instead, you know, remember a method of finding the wrong door. And that method is like go next to the door instead of going right into it when you got different number doors, like room that have different number doors. Instead of going right into one door, you go on the side of it. Then if you go on the side of it and it's open straight away, then obviously that's a true door. But normally, fake doors, they won't do that. If you go on the side of it, they won't open, and you will also see a roaring noise when you go near to that door. Fact number 9. If you didn't go out the library early enough when everyone gone out, like like when the code you type the code and it's correct and when doors open, Figure actually automatically chase everyone in a very quick speed, not like light speed, not like instant, but like they will chase you down, not in a normal figure feet the speed, but at least 2 times faster than its normal speed. And that's how it goes. Like that's the game mechanics. I know some of you guys never experienced that because you guys always stick to each other. But if you're playing co-op with other strangers, and if you don't wait them, if you're cruel, obviously if you're cruel, that because yeah, that only happens when you're cruel, lol. But like if you do that, then that person that didn't get out have literally you can say have solo chance to survive because the vigor will be so quick that it will just chase them down nearly instantly. So yeah, Fact number 10. If you go too close to Figure, you can actually still get killed by Figure, even though you're crouching. And that is because apparently Figure have so good hearing that if you go too close to them, they can still hear your heartbeat. Which, I mean, is kind of logical if he's a monster of just hearing and he's deafened, but, it's kind of scary when you just accidentally gone too close to him or he just walks around when you try to walk around to find books and he just right next to you in a coincidental situation. I mean, I experienced that tons of times. I don't know about you guys, but it's pretty scary. Yeah. Some when a random like when that random effect just pop up without me even knowing when I'm just trying to find books peacefully. I don't think it's peaceful no more, isn't it? Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye in this video, but that's not it, because I still got more fact for you guys to be known, and I will make part two of this. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.